During the research and planning period for our teaser trailer, we felt as it was important to gather audience feedback in order to understand what our target audience wanted to see and expected from a Western genre. We found out many favoured a fast-paced teaser trailer and preferred a good voiceover. The feedback we had received was imperative to us as it influenced our decisions when deciding what to implement in our final media product. One key change we had made was relating to the bar scene, in particular my character. We were told I didn't seem tough enough and didn't fit the role, so we had redone this scene as demonstrating on the screen now. Our target demographic is centred around the older generation, so after finishing we decided to ask some teachers for their feedback and opinions.
Okay, I like the ident, it's quite unusual. Normally you expect to see something like Universal or Warner Brothers, so that's good.
So it looks like a Western.
I like that shot as well, the silhouette. It's quite nice.
I think his tone of voice is quite impressive. He's got the accent just right.
I like the accent.
This is quite impressive. You obviously found some location that's got tables, lights, things that look like it's from the 1800s.
Good use of sound as well. Such a good shot, the depth.
Okay, good use of props. Like the guns look realistic and after that 1800s again.
I like the locations.
I like the shots across the grass and the tin cans.
Like when the cans are being shot.
It's a cool shot with both the people.
Very dramatic. The stairs.
I intend to see my father's
locations.
Yeah, I think the voiceover is well written. It's intriguing. I want to know what's going on next. And I don't mind some of the blurry shots. I think it's quite effective.
I like the end as well.
Like the hand going through the grass.
I like the title, that's cool.
Yeah, decent teaser trailer.
I think the trailer reflects definitely a Western genre, but then with crime.
Well, quite obviously it's from a Western, but I think it's maybe quite an artistic kind of Western. It's got a bit of a slower pace to it than, say, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly and The Magnificent Seven. So a Western, but a more artistic one.
Well, it looks like a Western, sort of a bit like, I don't know, Tarantino, kind of cool Western, like a modern Western.
Django, like the main one.
I've seen a few recently. Slow West. I've just seen a TV show on Netflix called Godless, and there's something there in that reminds me of that as well.
It's a bit like something like The Magnificent Seven or something like that kind of thing.
I like the use of camera angles and silhouettes, and I like the colour grading as well, in terms of like cinematography.
There's quite a lot of good shots, but I think what really I like most is the choice of location, especially that bar. I think that must be quite hard to do in the 21st century to find a location that looks in the 1800s. That's quite impressive.
I like the shots, it looked very modern. I like the music, it was quite sort of, there was a lot of suspense. Sort of the motif, like the cans kept coming up. I thought, yeah, it looked cool.
Perhaps making the storyline clearer, perhaps?
There was one shot where there's some shooting going on and he's carrying. I think there needs to be more of that. Just add a bit more excitement, just a little bit more excitement. Not too much so it's like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly or something. But it's just something a little bit more because you hinted at something, these excellent, exciting things that are going to happen.
Yeah, I would. I'd go and see it in the cinemas.
Probably, yeah, because I am a fan of Westerns and I like more thoughtful, meaningful Westerns as well.
Yeah.
From the responses we received, it is clear that many liked the locations we used and the camera work. The teachers quickly understood that the trailer was a slow Western. This clearly shows that we were successful as they were able to recognise the genre we were aiming for. One thing I found that could have been improved was by adding more action scenes. Although we were aiming for a slow western, we gathered it somewhat felt more like an opening rather than a teaser trailer.